is a progressive. Marianne Williamson is a progressive. They basically share the same philosophy, except she's running in the Democratic Party because it's a bigger apparatus, which is smarter. But if you...
So first of all, and be sure to speak loudly, you know, there's a lot of noise around here.
Yeah.
So what's your name?
My name is Mike G.
All right, Mike.
Yeah.
So you're out here supporting Marianne Williamson.
Yes.
On a Friday night in Washington, D.C. in Adams Morgan.
That's right.
Why?
Because I feel, and many voters like me feel, she's what's best for the country.
I myself, and I don't mean to offend you,
go for it,
but I myself have never heard of her. So
fine,
can you give me like the short version?
She is one of 3 candidates running in the Democratic Party to become the Democratic nominee for the presidency. So there's Biden, there's her, and then there's RFK. Kennedy.
Okay, and what is her job right now? What does she do?
She's an author.
Oh, she's an author. Okay.
An author, yeah. But,
and what does she stand for?
She stands for health care for all. She stands for eliminating medical debt. So basically, most wealthy countries provide health care for all their people through some way, universal health care. People shouldn't be dying or going broke because they can't afford health care, not in the richest, most powerful country on earth. She is for policies that provide health care for everyone. And that's just the bare minimum. We should already have that. That's the bare minimum.
All right, I'm going to ask you a question.
Go for it.
3 answers. It could be yes or no, or you don't want to say. Are you getting paid to do this right now?
No, actually, this is my own organization. I started this organization.
Okay. Yeah,
5 days ago. 5 days ago, actually.
All right, so you're just out here of your own free accord.
Yeah.
Wow, so she must really have touched you.
It's not her. It's her policies. I'm all about policies. I'm all about policies that will help everyone, not just some people, help everyone. Whether that's through education, healthcare, paid family leave, paid sick leave. These are things that we don't have here that most wealthy countries have. It's a no-brainer for them. But for some reason here, it's a fight.
And this is what you do on a Friday night?
This is one of the things I do on a Friday night. Eventually I'll go home and relax. Maybe I'll catch up on some of the U.S. Open, the tennis matches that's going on. But yeah, this is that important.
Wow, that says a lot about you. I mean,
it says something.
What are you doing with your life? Are you gonna run for office one day, or what?
I don't know about any of that, but right now I'm just for trying to help, trying to do what I think is right and fight for what the majority of the people say they want.
Well, you sound pretty legit. You sound like you really care about what you're doing.
I appreciate that. Yes, I do.
Do you have like a website or something?
It's called onlyvoteprogressive.com.
Onlyvoteprogressive.
Yes.
.com.
Yes.
All right. And then in terms of president.
Yes.
Now, between you and me.
Go for it. And the world.
Between you and me.
Yeah.
Does she honestly, and I don't mean to offend you.
Go for it.
Because I like the idea of outside candidates, but do you really think she has a chance to win?
I do, because, well, for multiple reasons, but for one, we decide who the candidates are. It's up to us to decide who we want, who we don't want. We're the voters. The Democratic Party, as I guess the organization, they don't decide for us. We decide, we choose. So whoever is in there against Trump or DeSantis, we'll all, as long as they're progressive, we'll all be there to support that person. If a progressive is not the nominee, then the vote will be split. Because voters like me, progressives like me, will never vote for Biden, ever. Ever. So the vote will be split. The Republicans will win the presidency, and come 2028, we'll do this whole thing all over again.
What about what was his name? Bernie Sanders. What about Bernie Sanders? I mean, he's like 100.
Well, they're all 100. They're all 100. Again, I'm not necessarily, it's not as big of a deal the age. Again, if your policies, you have the right policies, you can be 80 years old. If you have the right policies, you help the people, I'll roll with you. Bernie Sanders is a progressive like Marianne Williamson. Marianne Williamson is actually in the Democratic Party. Bernie ran as an independent. So some feel I kind of hurt him. In the Democratic Party, the Democratic moderates and centrists, they hate progressives. They hate people like me, they hate people like Marianne. Even though we're in the same party, we're on different sides. So, but again, it's not up to them. It's up to us, the people.
Let me ask you one more question.
Go for it, yeah.
Because I kind of been on both sides myself.
Okay.
I come from a conservative place where people get really, really, really right wing.
Yeah.
And then sometimes people get really, really left wing. Do you ever find that there's a meeting of the minds?
In the middle, you mean the middle?
Well, even on the edges. Like sometimes you get so right wing and so left wing that, I don't know, sometimes I feel like you agree on things.
Well, again, let's take paid family leave, paid sick leave, right? If a woman gets pregnant, in most, damn near every country, when she gives birth, she gets time off, paid time off by law. And the husband also.
Speak your truth.
I appreciate it, bro. Paid sick leave. If someone gets sick, they have paid sick leave. I mean, okay, you're sick, you don't get paid, and you struggle. Most wealthy countries don't do that. Majority of Democrats and Republicans and independents, they all agree on paid family leave, paid sick leave. They all agree on raising taxes on the wealthy. So there are many things that we actually agree on. Now, the majority of Americans agree on healthcare for all, tuition-free education. People say progressives that we're too far left. We're for what the majority of the people want. We're in the middle. Biden and people like him, they're on the outskirts. They're on the outs. They're not for what the majority wants. Progressives are.
It was great talking with you.
I appreciate that so much.
Keep up the good fight.
I'll try. I'll do what I can.